Hello beautiful people, this is Jeannie and it's Jeannie's Signatures. So today I'm going to be making this beautiful dress gown. I saw it somewhere and I decided to make it. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Let's get right into it. And thank you for all my subscribers, you are the best. So let's head over to the cutting table right about now. So I have my fabric folded into two. I'm going to be cutting the front piece first, and these are the materials I'm going to be using to do that pattern at the lower part of the hem. So that is it. So I didn't know my camera was not recording. I had already gone far, so that is why I'm just going to do like a recap of what I have marked on my. It's not even visible. I had to do this late at night, pardon me. So let me just give you a recap of what I did. If you want to get what you folded, just divide your biggest part of your body measurement by 4, and then you add 2 or 3 inches as you require. And then you get the length that is from the shoulders down to where you want the gathers to start from. So now I'm marking my shoulder divided into 2. I've already marked it. Then I came down by my armhole 9 inches. Automatically that gives us the chest line. So I'm going to be coming down 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and I did 4 inches for the neck width and then 6 inches for the neck depth. I connected that because it's going to be a round circle. And so I went ahead to mark my shoulder to half length or waist, and then shoulder to hip line. So I drew out all those lines, and then I divided my bust by 4 and then added 2 inches sewing allowance. I went over to my waist too. I divided my waist measurement by 4 and I added 2 inches. Same applies to the hip line. You divide by 4 and then you add 2 inches sewing allowance. And then you take whatever you have down to the hem of the clothes. Then you connect. So for my armhole, I'm going to be marking the midpoint, and then I'm going in by half an inch so that I'll get my armhole curve. So that is basically all I did, because I didn't know my camera was not recording. So now I'm going to be cutting it out. This tutorial is very beginner friendly. There's no seminary about it, it's just direct. So I'm going to cut it out now. So if you have watched it up to this level, please kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please share it. And then I'm cutting out the neckline. And then I'm slanting the shoulders. Sorry for that, it's my fan that was rolling that is making it like that. And so I'm going to be cutting out the back. So for the back, I'm just going to be adding 1 inch for zipper allowance. So I'm going to be placing the front fabric on the back one. Just trying to arrange it very well. So I'm going to cut it out. I've confirmed that everything is 1 inch, so I'm cutting it out. So for the back neckline, I'm going to be coming down by 3 inches, but the neck width will be the same. So I'm cutting it out. And then I'm going to be slitting the zip allowance open. Then you notch first. And then you slit it open. So now I have my front piece. Sorry, I did that off camera. I didn't remember to slant the shoulder for the back. Please don't forget to do that. I was just rushing because it was late at night that I shot this. And so this is the back pieces. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use bias to turn it, because this cloth is not going to be having any lining. So please, if you don't know how to finish a neckline with bias neatly, kindly check my channel. You see a tutorial on how to go about that. It's very easy. So these are the clothes I'm going to be using, the fabrics I'm going to be using to make the gather stitches. I'm going to be cutting it and I'll come back to show you after I've sewn my clothes and joined everything together. I'll come back to show you. I don't want the video to be long. So now I'm back and I've sewn everything. Everything is looking beautiful. I fixed my zipper. I've joined my shoulders. I even added a pocket. I added pocket on the other side to make it look different, kind of. I don't know if that one has pocket, but I added pocket to mine. I joined the shoulders by 1/2 inch, and then I closed it with the measurements. So this is how it's all looking. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is to cut out the pieces needed for the lower design. So I'm going to be measuring the total of what is there, and I'm going to be multiplying it by 2 or 3 depending on your fabric or how full you want the gathers to be. But for mine, I just doubled it, and it's still okay, but I don't want it to be too full. That is just what I'm trying to explain there. So I'll be back to show you. So now I have cut it all out, and this is it. So I'm going to be placing that middle one in the blue one in the middle. So this is the longest. The longest for mine is 9 inches. It's 9 inches. And then the second one that I cut out is 6 inches. And then the last one is 4 inches with sewing allowances included. So I'm going to take it to my machine to run a gather stitch on it, and then I'll be right back to show you. So this is, I've run the gather stitches and I'm trying to pull it so that I'll get the round hip measurement, because that thing is the hip measurement that I used for that. So that is what I'm trying to gather. So I'll be right back to show you how it looks after I must have added it to the fabric. Yes, so okay, I finished doing it. So this is how it looks. So I'm going to head over to the sewing machine now to sew it to the hem of the clothes. So I'll be right back to show you. And then before that, I'll fix my sleeves too, so that I'll just come back to show you everything. So I've done everything, and this is how it looks. Fixed the gathers. It's all looking fine and beautiful. Trying to remove the threads that was there. So this is the back, all looking beautiful and neat. This kind of style, you can rock it as a casual wear and equally as an outing wear. You can wear your trainers on it, and you can just going out with friends, and at the same time you can wear it to your place of worship. You can just wear your high heels, and it's also good to go. So it's a 2-in-1 kind of style. So I fixed my sleeves too. Let me show you on the mannequin so that you see how it looks, and this is how it looks. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe, share and like.